7-0 run here for Ohio State to take an 18-9 lead over UCLA. The Buckeyes are 6 of 7 on 2-point attempts, and they're outscoring the Bruins 8-0 in the paint. Just Joe Mitch, Hall of Fame award from United States Basketball Writers Association. Andy, congratulations. I always knew you'd be a Hall of Famer one day, and now it's finally come true.
Well, I appreciate that. I've got a Hall of Fame crew that I've been able to work with. One other, it says it's been around for a long time.
The Cincinnati Bearcats. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Rick Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Huskers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Cincinnati's offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes for the first time as the starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he is
intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that too. Like expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
The Cornhuskers can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
Sneaks it in. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Plenty of contact to choose from. Traore knocks down the first one here.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they only needed to cover 28 yards on the drive. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak.
Traore makes it 53-37.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Into this second half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. You just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like...
Breaks into the open. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Jones wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Basic, efficient, and most effective play with a quarterback sneak to pick up the first down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just feeding his pass to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's a nice job running the end route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Bearcats line it up with a 1st and goal. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good, talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture.
It's going to be an upset Saturday.
Confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for
They get it 1 and 5 in conference play, but dangerous.
Right down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
58-year-old head coach. Graduated from Butler in 1990. And they're running this ball with the Big East.
Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Satisfied look right there. And while they don't do it for him, it's going to swinging basketball to the jaw, Trey Parker.
The handoff to Johnson. Hard running there. He's in open space downfield. Into the secondary on the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Into a flagrant one.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Above the shoulders.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
Basketball in that particular
final play of the quarter coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jones to throw. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, there's one way to get
I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a fourth down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Empty space.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's key. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Got enough space. Touchdown, Nebraska. Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Jones wants to throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built it.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He'll pull it down. And he's not going to have enough. That defense outfights him and stops him short, riding him out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll give it to Johnson. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world that they win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Raiola. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Husker. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
To a ball stoppage there. Pat Mata asking that very question. But in transition, Seton Hall is going to get to
leaves it with the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well.
There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go with the direct snap. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grab near the marker is Caldwell. They've got the first down, marking at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle, it's Caldwell. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Intercepted, a first half turnover.
Fourth foul on the freshman, by the way, Robinson. The fact that Parker didn't fall, and they got up in the